Who throws a cup, honestly? Hey, it's Joel here, and thank you for tuning in today's video. And no, it's not me going a bit crazy and mental and throwing things around. Today I'm talking about limiting beliefs and destroying them in particular. What is a limiting belief? A limiting belief basically comes from, when we're a young child. It's how we're brought up in our environment, and we may have an experience that doesn't basically leave a positive message. It's stuff that gets stuck in the back of our mind, our subconscious, and grates away at us over the years. Probably one of the biggest limiting beliefs that we probably all have is the belief that we're not good enough. We all have individual beliefs that, like to haunt us, that like to follow us around and unfortunately don't serve us at all. So what do we need to do? We need to get rid of them. And hey, that is a 4-step process. Step 1 is to identify. Grab out a piece of paper and write down all the limiting beliefs. If you think back over the years, all the limiting beliefs that you've been hanging on to. It might be, I'm too young, I can't do this. I'm not smart enough, I'm not, you could go on and on and on and on. And I'm going to put a list of examples in my blog post so you can basically go through that, and that can help sort of jog your memory a little bit and give you some ideas. But ideally what you want to do is come up with a list. Step 2 is to acknowledge that you've had this limiting belief, and also acknowledge that it's only a belief. It's actually not fact at all. It is a belief and you can change it. You have the ability to change this and shape it. Number 3, reprogram. It's talking about getting rid of that old stuff and putting some new stuff in there. There's a quote from T. Harv Eker, and it is, "Nothing has meaning except the meaning you give it." And so when you think about this, really, we live in the world that we've created. Our experience of the world is not fact, it's our perception, it's our painting of reality. And that, my friend, we can actually influence and change. So we can get rid of these limiting beliefs, we can become powerful beyond measure. So there are many different ways to approach this, but you can visualize, you can meditate, you can do a process called EFT, which is emotional freedom technique. But ideally, or even if you want to just stand in the mirror and just announce to yourself that this has held me back, but I'm now letting it go. You might even want to actually state your name. You want to approach yourself in the mirror, and that's going to really help you vocalize and then get rid of all that stuff. And finally, the 4th step is to destroy and create anew. So start off by picturing that limiting belief. Start off by picturing it gone. So whether it's a cup smashed against the wall, whether it's being flushed, or being dropped off a cliff, whatever, picture it gone, it's deleted. And then start to picture what your life will now be like with a new version, a new belief. Once that's reprogrammed into the brain, what will change for you? This stuff doesn't happen overnight, but it's well worth the effort. And what will happen is, over time, you may notice some old stuff reappear. Look, it's only natural. It's a bit like that closet or the basement downstairs. Might be cluttered, but you can't actually see it. So, you think you've cleaned up, but you've realized there's actually more stuff hidden in the corner. That stuff comes back to bite you, and become aware of it and just go through the process again and just get rid of all that stuff, destroy and create anew. So that's it. That's how you reprogram and get rid of those limiting beliefs and become that awesome self that you are. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Visit my blog at joelannesley.com and also subscribe for more awesomeness. Until next time, stay awesome, be yourself, be real.